Thankfully, Michael arrives to intervene, and forcibly carries Irene away from there. He yells that she could have seriously hurt Agatha, but Irene doesn't respond to anything. Afterward, Irene is convinced she's now fired, and begins packing her belongings, but Milana shocks her by revealing that Michael has decided not to let her go. He has instead moved Agatha to another department, leaving Irene stunned and confused. That evening, Irene is heading home on her bicycle when we see Michael following her in his car, but he soon loses sight of her. Then, out of nowhere, Irene enters his car and demands to know why he's been following her. She suspects that he has bad intentions and begins to undress in exchange for not firing her. But Michael says he doesn't want that, and just wanted to make sure nothing bad happens to her. This confuses Irene, but she simply says she's starving and suggests going somewhere to eat. They soon arrive at a diner, where Irene asks why he has a chauffeur and doesn't drive himself. Michael doesn't say anything further, except that he doesn't like to drive. He then asks her why she stopped swimming, but Irene remains silent. Here Michael admits that he worked in his father's factory because he didn't know what else to do with his life. Irene, however, has a passion and should consider herself lucky. But this only upsets the girl, and she angrily states that he doesn't know anything about her life. The next day, Michael approaches Irene again, claiming he wants to show her something. He takes her to an old house by the sea, and reveals his plan to open a restaurant there. Michael admits that he lied to her before, and he does have a passion. The two then stare at the sea, and spot a couple in the distance, after which Irene begins sketching the man. Here Michael asks if she can draw, and she suddenly explains she's trying to remember the face of the man who ran over her dad 10 years ago. She thinks he must have moved on with his life, gotten married, and had children.